It's been a minute since we've been here.
What up?
You know, we in that COVID-19 era right now.
We all got our temperature checked before coming in here.
Rectally.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. The door guy has the little thermometer thing.
Anal thermometer? Yeah.
It's crazy. They had to check it twice.
Is that why you're back here? So you got all those injections in the back? Wow.
All right, man. So how's everybody doing, man? For real. What's good? What's good?
I guess the break is kind of nice, but I didn't mind working to begin with.
No, I liked it.
I didn't need the break.
Yeah. I liked it.
Worst vacation.
My liver needed the break. I'm good now.
Your liver is past saving, man. It's fucked.
All right, so what have y'all been doing? What's everybody been doing? I mean, I know we've been doing our lives. I know we've done a few. We've been at Lucky's a few times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rockwell, how'd you do at Lucky's? How you been doing here?
I really don't want to talk about it. All I know is I'm never gonna come again when Earl's here. When
No, okay. The classic Boot Pimps line, right, is I'm never partying with Earl again.
That's true.
Never.
It gets intense.
Yeah,
And then
yet,
later that night-
time after time, he manages to rope us in every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Later that night.
Yeah.
I hear this shit a lot. I hate y'all.
But
I love y'all.
You hate us. It's the other way around.
He manages to do this thing where you finally give in.
Oh, gosh.
Just like little squat. Where he's
Oh.
like, hey!
Do that again?
It was already on camera. You might as well do it again.
I started to organize my music more, I guess you could say, because since it's so time consuming and that's all we have now, it's just easier to knock that shit out.
I told myself to do that, but I didn't do it.
I've only done 2 decades. I've done the 80s and 90s. That's all I've done so far.
Oof, that's rough. I had a DJ friend spend like 36 hours total
Yeah.
on just deleting and writing
It
tags.
take me
I-
longer
I-
than that.
I haven't even got
it
to
would
the
take me
deleting
way
yet.
longer than 36 hours.
I haven't gotten to deleting yet. Just organizing, then deleting everything outside of those folders.
What you been doing, Rekik? I know you messed up on your live last night.
Let's not talk about that.
It's a learning curve.
How did it go? Beep.
It was all censored. That's what it was. I was going too ham.
So what you been doing this whole time?
Pretty much the same shit. Running through music, trying to delete shit that I don't use anymore. Bunch of YouTube rips from 2002.
Damn, really?
Don't delete those. Sometimes you can't find them anymore.
Yep. But I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It sure gives you enough time to do shit that you wouldn't normally be able to have the time to do so. You know, but at the same time, it's kind of it's like dragging on in a way. I don't mind it, but it drags on at some point.
Yeah, it's cool
Or
to
is
get a
that
little
just
break.
me?
Nah, it's dragging on. Because it's getting to the point where we could do as much as you can clean your house as much as you can clean your house. You organize what you can't reorganize it when it's already organized. So there's only so much you can fucking do.
Yeah. So anybody gonna do more lives? Anybody else?
I should probably do it
So-
at some point.
I do on Friday.
Let me ask y'all this: what do you guys do live for? Is it from a business aspect where you're trying to get or engage with your followers, or you're just doing it just because you kind of miss the aspect of DJing for people?
I think it's dope because you're not playing in a club. You're not playing at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of just playing. Like, so you could do what you want to do
Sure.
instead of having to really cater
Why
to
do you
anybody
need to
else.
live stream what you want to do if you're just going to do it on your own?
Because people want to hear what you want to do. I think people like the fact of seeing you in your own element, doing your own thing, and like, I think it's dope. I mean, I haven't done it.
I mean, it's
but-
kind of creepy that the people want to just see you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you post everything
Sure,
on your
Anyway.
Instagram anyway.
No,
so
right.
It's the same thing.
And
Yeah.
bringing them to your house.
But
Yeah.
I think it's dope. I've been enjoying watching other
Yeah.
DJs.
Yeah, and I only ask because I listen to the Fourth Meal podcast,
Yeah.
and that's Jay Espinosa and.
Well, that's a
And
podcast,
vibes.
but I'm live. What about
Well,
live?
well, no, they're talking about.
Well,
live, so
they're
yeah.
talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
going
Okay.
live.
My
and,
whole
like-
thing is, I'm curious if it's gonna continue when stuff starts opening back up. That's what I'm wondering, because it's dope to be able to see like a DJ you would never be able to see live
At the club.
at the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
It's certainly gonna stick.
some people will definitely keep doing it. You know, I think it makes sense.
I think it's gonna stick too. I think that's why they started. They proposed that they could
Mixed
start
time?
charging.
Oh.
You can
Yeah,
start
Facebook.
charging for live streams now.
But I think it's only people like
You have the choice
their,
to.
their own content though.
Yeah.
I think it's for content creators.
Yeah. And we're not content creators if we're not making our own music. Mm.
No, but also too, it's cool that
don't
say
believe
a certain like with him seeing some DJ they wouldn't be able to see, and it also goes for like businesses and promoters too. All of them are at home watching too. So if they never had a chance to see you play, if you do a stream and they like you, maybe it might become something later. Like, oh, you remember that one guy?
I mean, yeah, I feel the same way. And I've also heard from a lot of people that aren't DJs that watch streams that they're almost even like, we don't really, after being home for so long, like some people are like, we don't really even feel the need to go out again. So it's kind of like their way of being out, but not being out. They're still drinking, you know what I mean? It's still kind of the same vibe. Mm-hmm. But I've talked to a few people that were like, you know, when this is all over, they were like, I really don't know if I want to be going out as much as I used to, or, you know, you kind of change like your mind frame or something.
Yeah,
like
my
that.
frame definitely changes.
But I think lives are dope. Like I think being able to see DJs you would never be able to see, especially like it depends on the DJ too. Because I'm
DJ
like,
scene.
Oh,
I mean,
For those of you, yeah.
Shout out to C.
But no, but it
For
also
those of
too-
you who don't know, he
also-
just gets wasted and just
Oh,
takes
oh,
it's
off.
also,
entertaining.
too-
That's entertaining.
But also too, like this is making people a lot more creative than outside of their norm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the people are becoming creative who were never creative.
So
it's also the same as like you go to a bar, you go to clubs, like let's say, and the majority of the DJs are probably playing 75% of the same music.
yeah.
This is like a way to be able to, you know, expand if people aren't really, you know, as knowledgeable in music, or you could see the DJs, you know, like their taste in music.
So
Yeah.
do you guys think that the music that they're playing on live streams, because it's more self-expressive, do you think now that people are listening to it, will that carry back into the clubs
No.
or bar? No.
I
I
don't
think
think so.
what I like about it though is that you're in a way kind of forced to play certain shit that you're not, or that you're used to always playing just because of like.
Because you're not playing
copyright.
for a reaction.
Yeah, and I'll say
Yeah,
this straight
and
up.
There's
because-
no reaction at all.
I'll
so-
say this straight
And
up.
because of copyrights and shit.
You
So
get
it's
an
kind of
emoji
like,
at
all right,
best.
you can't really steer that way, so you're gonna be forced to kind of like
It's just weird
get out
being
of
this
that
close
bubble.
to the mic.
Father and son? Really? It shouldn't be weird.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure weirder things have happened.
Look him in the eye when you
the way
say
I feel
that.
though is if I tune in and I hear a DJ playing a club set, then I'm gonna tune out.
All you gotta do is
I
turn to yourself.
I don't really care to. I don't want to hear you play the same set on your live as you would play in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just
Sorry.
hear it at the club when it opens back up.
I'm not
Yeah.
listening to you.
How low by Ludacris hits a little different
while you're at home on your.
You're at home.
It sounds a little different on your phone.
Something-
when you're,
Also too, like say if I catch it live and somebody's playing a song that I've forgotten that I know
Yeah.
it would work in the club, I'm like, oh shit, you know, make a little note, like remember to play that later when you go back to the club.
But I think it's two totally different things. I think doing a live DJ set and doing a live set at a club is completely different. I think
So-
they should
Yeah.
be completely different.
This is cool, right?
Like
Because-
if you're broadcasting live from a club, or that's cool.
Yeah.
But if you're like, you know, trying to create some sort of vibe, you're chilling at your house, you know what I mean, and you're playing a bunch of EDM remixes of, you know, some rap songs.
Yeah.
I don't really care to hear that.
I mean, it could be that this is the new mix format, right? And you could extract the recording and just bounce it out as just audio and
Yeah,
make it
I mean, I've seen a
just
lot
the
of
mix,
I've
right?
seen a lot of DJs who will post up their mix after the fact.
Yeah.
like you know.
Yeah.
the regular
And you
mix.
get the option to say, look it up on YouTube and see
Yeah.
see him,
Yeah.
you know,
I
visually.
mean, I didn't think people would care to
Or
just
her, or
look
her.
at a DJ DJing.
I didn't
Like,
care either,
as
yeah.
if
I
you
didn't
were not a DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't think, but the more I see lives and the more I see like people's interaction, and I think they also too like the interaction with the DJ. Like you're literally talking to them.
Yeah.
So-
As before, you like no DJ wants to be talked to, especially during the club set.
Yeah.
well, it's
Now-
weird. Like the gamers, like people, like on Twitch,
Yeah.
people will literally just watch them game, but subscribe, donate, whatever,
Send them the stars.
just so that they can say, "Yo, shout out to whatever."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like popping balls in the club, so you
Yeah,
can
and
get
they have like
a shout
they have
out,
like
right?
10 to 20K people watching.
Yeah, yeah.
I never understood that, like the whole watching someone play a video game. But then now I'm like, with how big the whole DJ streaming or live is, like I'm like, wow, I guess
Yeah, and
people
we're just
like
standing
that.
there.
Like I
For
guess
the most
people,
part.
just, but so are guys gaming. You're just sitting there playing a game.
Yeah, but you're watching their.
I mean, do
their
you
world.
appreciate pro sports?
Think of it, yeah, like sports and shit.
Yeah.
People enjoy
I
playing
don't
it.
see it that way. But yeah, cool.
I mean, it's like
I mean, I like sports, but I
It's
mean,
esports,
watching
right?
someone play a video game is a little different. I think
I mean, how so though?
it's almost the same as watching someone DJ. Not
You're
really.
you're paying you're watching because they are entertaining.
I mean,
or
I guess
good at what they do.
I'm just saying, me
Right.
personally, it
Right,
doesn't
right,
entertain
right.
me.
Right.
It doesn't entertain me to watch someone play a video game. But just the same as like I never thought I'd be entertained watching
Just
someone.
wait till someone plays Duck Hunt and you'll love it.
Wow.
I'm gonna do it today.
Or the same
I like Mike Tyson's play.
I'm gonna go home tonight.
Hey, but here's a question: when are you gonna do it live, and why are you not doing live?
Because to me personally, I don't feel like that's my form of creative outlet. I would rather sit in the studio. I have considered doing streams where okay,
You're
well I'm
teaching?
spending an hour and I'm doing this remix.
Yeah.
So I might accompany my remix with some sort of creative content where
Yeah,
they
that's-
watch
that's
they
the
watch
thing,
how
too.
I made a remix or something.
I think that's dope too.
Yeah.
I think that's just
yeah,
as dope.
especially
as watching someone DJ.
because
Yeah.
in my opinion, there's like not enough open format DJs in Houston that produce. You guys might make live edits or something, but you don't know how to go into Ableton or
Yeah.
Fruity
So then, when are we gonna see that video then?
Loops. Okay.
No, but that's also
there you
good.
go.
No,
See,
no, yeah,
No, but
yeah.
that's a good thing though, because it's also good
Come
to
on.
like not only DJ but also show another side of what you do too as well. Like
Right.
I know some DJs they're
Right.
showing them showing how to like make edits. You know, just like you would say like spend an hour on one track.
Yeah.
And showing the process.
Yeah.
And they're showing people how to make.
because I would watch that shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
I would
thing. Is,
watch
though,
Especially,
you got to
especially if
think
I can learn
about.
from it.
You'd watch me anyway.
You got to think about who's gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Not a normal person's gonna think it's
Yeah.
interesting to
But
watch
it's
someone
yeah.
They might be
going through
intrigued into
Ableton
getting
and
the-
looking.
Okay, you know what's weird though? It's like, why would someone care how Laffy Taffy is made? And you'll go on Food Network and be like, wow, that's how Laffy Taffy is made. Like,
It's
you
like
just don't know. Like,
I
you
guess
know,
you're
like,
right, yeah.
it's the weirdest thing.
It's 3 a.m. and you're going through the
Why do
greatest
people
part of
like
YouTube and shit.
Dr. Pimple Popper? It's fucking gross to me. But yet she's got a show on fucking Netflix or Hulu? Which one is it?
Nah, I think it's
No,
on
it's on E.
actual.
It's on E, I
I think
think.
it's an actual.
Bro, some people love
Oh,
watching
wow.
pimples
Network.
pop. Ugh.
Dude, I think it's the most disgusting thing ever.
Yeah, it's on a network.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy to me.
Well, I mean, now we know that people will watch anything.
Yeah.
People watch.
There's something for everybody out there.
There is something
And we're
for
learning that
everybody.
very quickly.
No, but I just really want to know what the next phase of it is, as far as like the broadcasting, live DJing, and shit.
Think
like,
about, now, maybe this is weird for me.
I
but
think more
they've-
I think clubs are gonna start broadcasting.
They've started
live.
implementing AI, so you can put on not AI, virtual VR.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you'll put on your headset and you're at like fucking Coachella. Or
Yeah.
But I do think that clubs are gonna start like maybe being like, hey, we should broadcast live on a night or something like that. You know what I mean? Just to get like a feel of it.
I mean, there's some problems with that, like
Hint,
club.
hint.
Yeah, I think there's like, so if you have an artist come through, that artist can be like,
Well, I don't think
Yeah.
you would do it on when
Yeah.
an artist is there. You could just do it like on a night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're gonna broadcast tonight.
yeah.
Whatever.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
that kind of, in my head, I go back and forth. It's like, would that defeat the purpose of people wanting to come out, and people are just gonna stay home, and that means they're
Well,
not.
not
spending
everybody
money.
can go to the club. If you don't feel like going to the club, you're not going to the club. But hey, maybe you're at your house chilling.
Well, there's FOMO, right? Because like,
Yeah.
man, not all my like 9
But
out of
that's
10 of my
it
friends
goes
are
both
there.
ways, because then you could see, maybe you've never been to that club and then you see it and you're like, damn, I got to go to that club now because I just saw their live and it looked
Dope.
dope.
That's true.
So it goes both ways. So
Yeah. Speaking go both ways.
what's up, bro?
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
So we're here at Lucky's Pub, Booth Pimp's studio, lodge,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. When is this gonna open back up fully?
Yeah, well, what have you guys heard? I mean, because I know the last time the mayor's, or no, not the mayor, but the governor said May
Governor.
18th. May 18th, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen.
I don't see how they're gonna just okay, you guys can open and no one's really prepared for anything. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, man, there's a lot of people in the bar industry that are hurting right now, and they need, even though there's a lot of people that are like, man, places like that shouldn't be open, but there's also other people who are hurting right now, that they need to make a livelihood.
Warehouse Live is closing.
really.
Right?
Damn. For
I
real.
didn't
They're
know that.
not
They're
not
not
official
closing?
word,
Not official.
but they're.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of places aren't gonna.
I mean,
open
I
back
think.
up.
What do you think is going to be the last thing? I mean, so let's say there's bars, there's sports entertainment, there's concert venues, right?
I think
Out of
concert-
all, you think concert venues are going to
Concert
be
venues-
last to be open to
because
open up?
everybody's
Absolutely.
like packed into one place. At least bars, they can make
Yeah.
it to where people could be
Because-
a little
because
separated.
Pre-corona, the shit that I saw at live music events I don't even want to like imagine what
Yeah.
people, you know, like.
Yeah. I mean, what concert venue is going to open up at 50% capacity, and who's going to want to perform at 50% capacity?
Well, we'll see who's desperate
I mean,
enough, honestly.
Someone might want to perform for 50% capacity.
So that's one thing, right?
Right?
But that's one thing, but like I highly doubt the government is going to allow.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you do 50% capacity, they're all just going to run to the front of the stage, and
Yeah.
they're all right next to each other.
Well, how are they doing the sport? How are they going to do baseball? There's no fans.
No
So
fans.
UFC was no.
Yeah,
right?
and
That
I
was-
heard that was like super like really successful.
Yeah.
So,
Which is cool. That means.
but watching a fight and then watching someone perform is different. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
let's say you're an artist.
If Travis Scott, if Marshmello,
Yeah.
Travis Scott, and there's a few more artists now can perform on Fortnite, and people are super hype about it. I think we should have no more doubts about this whole virtual thing.
I mean, I'm not doubting it at all.
Yeah. Or.
Actually,
staying
I was
at home.
impressed by the Travis Scott thing.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
was
think
badass.
I didn't think I would.
You did you?
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna
My
like it,
boys
and I was like, this
just
is dope.
downloaded Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like 2 days.
I thought it was
before
dope. He did. It was a good job.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the
dope.
Marshmello thing was unprecedented, and it crushed.
I never saw that, so I don't.
I think it was like, I don't know, like 500 million. I don't know. It was a huge number of people that tuned in.
All right, so what do you guys think? After Memorial Day week?
Yeah, I'm thinking after Memorial
I
for
always,
Texas.
I never thought we were gonna be able to DJ in May. I've always kind of thought like, there's no way they're gonna be able to open things up in May. And you know,
Yeah, I never
certain
thought that.
places, you know, with restaurants that do have a bar, they still kind of open. But you know, as far as a straight up bar club type of thing, I don't know. I mean, I never thought it was gonna be May. I have no clue.
I thought June at the earliest, and it's looking like it might be June at the earliest. But California is extending theirs 3 more months.
Yeah. Well, my whole thing is like, okay, so when the bars open up, are the bars going to have to open up at 25% capacity? Or are they going to be able to open up?
I would think 25%.
So I heard the reason why bars are held off is because they would just open at like 50%.
Because I wouldn't see a lot of bars being able to handle a 25% capacity and being able to like make any
Operate.
money. Yeah.
Operate. I mean, you know.
better than.
And then you got to think about
Sell
like
enough Jameson.
you got to think about, let's say there's like certain bartenders or whatever that are probably making more money now from unemployment than what they would for
Yes,
a
they're-
25% capacity
Yeah.
venue.
I mean, anybody, the people who actually have unemployment.
yeah, if they do. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the 25% thing is tough.
I think
because,
it's
like,
dumb. I don't think I think if they open up, they should do 50%.
It is dumb, but like, you have to understand just the general state of things.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it's like,
Better to be open than.
I don't know, man.
For some people, it's
Yeah,
better
I don't-
to be
I-
open.
yeah,
If
I
you have
guess.
low overhead, or if you.
And
can
then
figure it
what?
out.
Then who's really saying, oh, you're not at 25%? You're, you know.
There are fire marshals that are going.
But if
around.
more places open up, there can't be that many people being able to, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't imagine they could.
I think
enforce.
they will. I mean, you know, there'll be cops and there'll be fire marshals
Yeah.
going around.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm curious though. Like I said, I've talked to people who, you know, are just, you know, people that just go out to the bars, go out to the clubs or whatever, and a few people have said they enjoyed being at home, and they kind of like, oh, I'm saving so much money.
There-
Like,
yeah,
like
there's-
they're like, I really don't know if I'm gonna be going out as much as I used to after all this, after being able to like forced to stay home and forced to be like, well, damn, this shit ain't
There are
that
a lot
bad.
of people, or at least on my feed, that are like, man, fuck the nightlife. Why did
Yeah.
I always go out?
Yeah,
And
I
get
think it's
fucked
gonna
up?
affect it.
And then there's also people who are like, man, I really enjoyed nightlife. I'm gonna go back out. So it's gonna be like a two extremes kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think bottle service is gonna be?
Nah,
like-
I don't. I think.
That's probably going to be the one that gets hurt the most. I think bars are going to be the only ones that do well.
I think
for a
outdoor
while.
bar. I think patio bars are gonna kill it. If you have a patio bar, they're gonna do really well because people. I think even when places open up, people are still scared to be in an enclosed place with a lot of people. But let's say you have an outdoor space where people can, you know, separate and whatever. I think people are gonna be more willing to go somewhere like that than to go to an enclosed bar.
Okay, so if less people are going out, and this is effect going on in like Atlanta, if less people are going out, and establishments say, "Hey, we're gonna pay you less because less people are going out," how are we gonna handle that?
I'm starting OnlyFans page.
You haven't already?
So what was that link you sent me the other day?
No, I mean,
did you buy 3 months? Or 2
that's
months?
something I think. I don't know how to feel about that personally because
A
I
year.
feel like
I'm almost sure that bars and clubs are gonna be like, yo, ain't making as much money as I used to, so here's what I'm gonna give you. You take it or leave it.
Dang.
And we're coming out of a desperate situation.
Dang.
I feel it.
Most of us.
I feel it depends on the situation. You know what I mean? Some bars might not be struggling. You know, others might. So
Okay, but now
it might
I-
have to be. You might have to.
I'm gonna ask you this: if all of your work establishments say, "I'm gonna pay you $100 less," what are you gonna do? Are you?
I would probably say, look, everybody's got to work. You know, I have to work just as bad as anybody else. So I would say I might have to help them and be like, yes, in the meantime, I will do this. But once, you know, this is not a permanent thing. Just like, you know.
Now, what if the general? Because one of the original premises of us being founded,
Yeah.
as far as I know, was so that we wouldn't, do the undercut thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We knew that we were talented DJs that deserved a certain fair price, fair rate, and so it was kind of like unionizing almost in a sense.
Yeah.
Are you nodding? Yeah, yeah. That's Johnny. He's nodding. Shout out to Johnny J.
Nodding off.
Yeah. I think that's the only way to combat this is if we band together as DJs and say, look, like,
You're right.
You
but
can't-
but
you
you
can't
can't. How are
treat
you
us like
gonna? There's different venue sizes. There's
Yeah.
different.
absolutely.
All that comes into play.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be, like I said, there's gonna be certain places that aren't gonna be struggling,
Maybe it's time.
or a little less struggling than what certain places are gonna be.
right.
So I think it all depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Like really,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough. I mean, nothing's gonna be the same.
Uh-huh.
Like nothing's gonna be what it was pre the whole pandemic. So I don't think anybody knows. Like I don't even think the governor himself knows because we know there's been no set.
I mean, he threw the the public health general under the bus? What's
Oh.
Attorney General?
Attorney
Yeah.
General, yeah. Of
Yeah,
Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, but you can't. Houston's a big city. She's worried about the city of Houston, while he's got to worry about all like these
I was
small
told
little
that
towns.
she was working in conjunction with the governor's office.
Well, I mean, I think
It
they
don't
have
look like
to.
they're in the
Well,
same
Yeah,
page.
nah, it does
It
not
don't
look
look
like
like they're
it.
on the same
That's
page.
the irony, right?
Well, because every city's different, though. You can't say Houston's the same as like Lubbock or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or like, so it's different. It's a different situation. Just like the fact of like, I feel like we're luckier here in Texas than like certain like New York,
LA.
Yeah,
Because we don't live on top of each other.
exactly. So we have the ability, and even bars too. Like, think about it. Before all this, pretty much every bar was a patio bar, almost in Houston. Like as far as like every bar had a patio type of outdoor area in Texas. That's a huge thing. You know what I mean? So that's helpful for this, depending on how big your area is. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen?
Y'all know any bars that are gonna open up after this that aren't open right now?
Like
That haven't
new,
opened up?
new
Like,
bars?
Yeah, new bars. You guys know any?
I don't know.
I mean, I've heard of some that were in the process, and I know there's gonna be some, but
Yeah.
I mean, who knows now? That might have set shit back. I mean, I know there's probably gonna be new bars opening and old bars that never opened back up.
Ooh.
Or they get like bought
What's the
out.
tea? Wait,
remodeled
you know
or
something?
No, no,
All right.
I don't know anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm just speaking from
From the the wisdom that you have.
All right. So what are we doing? We doing another live tonight? Rectic?
I don't know. Maybe once I figure shit out.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you're not using an iRig.
No, I was using OBS, the OBS app for my iPhone to basically use my phone camera as an external camera, or like a webcam type of thing.
Oh shit, you can do that?
And- Yeah.
Damn.
So basically,
why were all the DJs like struggling to get an iRig if you could just do it like?
I think because
you
they
could just do it like
sold
that.
out, maybe. Well,
Yeah, it's sold
'cause
out. You can't get it
it's
anywhere.
Aside from, let's say you pay, what was it like $150 for the iRig or something?
Yeah.
Like that? So $150 for the iRig compared to the $15 for the fucking app.
The OBS app?
Yeah.
Oh, so you have to pay for the app.
on the
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, for the phone, because it's giving you the chance to be able to use the phone as a separate camera. So it's like one of those. Pretty
Yeah.
Much. But
So the OBS app allows you to stream on multiple different things. Is that what it is? Is that the whole reason for the app?
No, that's Restream.
Okay, that's Restream.
That's Restream. OBS.
I obviously have not live streamed.
Oh yeah, we know this.
I might though. I might. Still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. Maybe I'll do it when you're DJing
I don't know.
somewhere, so I don't go out
I'm
there.
just glad we
and get
found you. You know,
wasted.
you've been gone.
Man, you know, I stopped drinking.
that's a lie.
I stopped drinking.
So
I
you
didn't
came-
drink.
You came out of rehab.
No, I really did. I hadn't drank until I saw y'all. So I was trying to keep away from
Not y'all. Y'all.
Do you mean me?
Yes. Because then he pulled me out of my house on Saturday again, and it was the same thing.
He physically went to your house and grabbed
Well,
you.
no, but you know, he made me feel bad for staying at home, and then I came out here, and
You didn't feel bad for leaving your cats at home?
no, man, they're like, "Why are you here?" Leave.
Meow Ming.
Yeah.
Yup.
Cookie.
Y'all will never let me live that down.
No, never.
Y'all still have
Wait,
that
that's your
video?
cat's name?
Ah, yes.
know that? Deadass?
Yes.
Man, you like
Bro.
everything Asian, don't
Meow Ming.
you? Like to the fullest. All your pussy's got to be Asian.
This is great. Rockwell's like, man, I'm never hanging out with
Never
you.
fuck these guys.
I've never thought of it like that.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
So, who's hanging out here this weekend?
Not me. I'm back on my no drinking.
You
thing.
going back into rehab?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it felt good to not drink, man.
No, it did.
You look a little bit younger.
You know,
But,
I was going a little hard there for a while, so
Ugh.
like 20 years.
Do you think you would want to carry on with the no drinking thing?
I might actually. Definitely slowing it down. Yeah, that's for sure.
Because it hurts more, or
Why are you looking at me?
or it feels better to not drink.
It feels better than not drink. Like to wake up without a hangover. That's the best thing.
How long are your hangovers?
With him, 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
And you're crippled. for
Because
2
you got to
days.
think like that night of drinking kind of bleeds into the next day because you're still drinking.
I knew I should stop drinking less when my hangovers were an entire 24 hours.
Yeah.
Versus when I was in college, it was like 3-4 hours.
And you're still young.
You guys haven't
I'm
been
27,
doing
yeah.
milk dizzle?
Nah, man.
Come on, really?
Whatever he does, I got to do it because
my
apparently
idea
it
is
is
if I feel this shitty drinking it, why am I even drinking to begin with?
Yeah. True. I mean,
But
drinking,
some people,
But
some
you're
people,
different though. You're different.
I
You turn
enjoy-
like
I,
red.
like it's
Yeah.
literally poisonous.
You're-
to
yeah,
me.
you don't
yeah.
you don't drink like crazy, you know, like you
Yeah.
don't go- like we have to force you to take like 2 or 3 shots and then you're good.
Yeah,
But we don't
yeah.
stop. That's the problem.
You look like you're gonna die after like
After like
3 shots.
1 or 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be in college. I could on my 21st birthday, I drank 22 shots.
yeah, that probably stopped. That
That's,
probably
that we
probably-
did like 40.
That was Saturday. That's the problem. We just I get to a point to where once you have a certain amount, like it doesn't matter anymore. You just
Like
keep going.
Sundays?
Unless like I'm
How
fucked
Sundays would
anyway,
go?
might as well just.
I just don't
ride
even
the
think
train.
about it. It's just kind of like let's go.
Very bad place to be in.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you won't be drinking during your live production.
No. Look, I mean, I came to like a personal place where I feel way better not drinking,
Nah, yeah, that's good.
and some people don't feel that. Some people enjoy drinking. I personally don't, especially because I know that if I have half a Heineken or whatever, I'm red as fuck and like I'm struggling.
Well, I feel it too. Like what we do, it's kind of hard. People bring you shots. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like that asshole and be like, nah, man.
People are
I'm not
used
drinking.
to be like, can I get you a water? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Topo Chico, that'd be great
Yeah, but that's because you started out that way, for the most part.
for the most part.
Whereas,
People are still finding out that like, I don't really drink.
Whereas like, they expect us to drink almost. You know what I'm saying?
That's like
it's-
Sundays we would drink for like 12 hours straight.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what like I needed to. Actually, I think this was good for me to be like, let's stay away from the alcohol for a minute.
Aside
And-
from not drinking anymore, are you doing anything to like improve
I
your
riding
health?
my bike a lot now.
Uh-huh.
Being
Is
outside.
the
a lot
lowrider
more.
one?
Of course.
They don't have lowriders in Chinatown.
Man, why is what's that? man. This is why I don't hang out with you guys. By the way. This is why.
This is why he disappeared.
You're not gonna see me again for another 2 months.
He's gonna go back into rehab, everybody.
Yep, you're not gonna see me for another 2 months.
He's got a therapist.
We'll just have to go to Bel Air to find him.
See, that's false.
Memory Cafe.
That's false.
Memory cafe.
That's all false news. It's fake news. I'm sweating.
This is great.
Rector, you doing anything to
This is my time. I gotta
stay
go, guys.
healthier?
I'm out of here.
Does it look like it?
Does it look like?
I'm trying to basically do the same, just ride my bike around the neighborhood and shit like that. Since I mean, gyms are closed and shit, but
I don't know if I'd ever want to go back to a gym.
That's what I was
Yeah, that's weird,
I always thought they were kind of disgusting places, anyways.
Yeah. But that's what I was thinking about with everybody that's investing their money at the moment buying gym
gym.
equipment and shit like that.
You can't even find anything now anymore.
Yeah, but still, like to
I got
those
friends
people that
who are flipping Bowflexes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Who the hell is gonna wipe down the machine after every single workout?
Well, the gyms are saying that
Technically,
they're
you're
going to
supposed to do
open
that.
for a certain amount of time
But
and then
no,
close, and then they're going to wipe everything down and then let another wave of people in.
I think gyms are screwed.
like
I
a
think
pain
that,
in
I
the
think I think they're worse off than
What if
bars.
somebody comes in at the gym like 5 minutes before they close down or some shit?
I think you're shit out of luck, right?
But do you think at some point people are going to be like, "There's not that many people dying from this. Like, does it really matter?"
There's a lot of people who are saying, like, dude, the
People
death
say
rate is
that
like
until you
40.
meet someone who has.
I'm not
a
saying
loved one
I'm
who-
not saying
who
it
passed away,
personally.
and then
I'm not.
it's like,
yeah,
oh,
I'm not saying it
crap.
personally, but I know that a lot of people feel that way, and I know that the death toll has been less than what they were saying it was, and I've heard things about how they're.
I mean, we've got a great healthcare system.
I mean,
I think we've got great healthcare.
if you
maybe
have
not the
if you
system.
have insurance,
if you have insurance, right? Yeah.
but I think I feel like I don't know. I mean,
Well, how do y'all feel about them or whatever it said, but something about them writing it off as it was a COVID death? but
Yeah, if it
really
wasn't.
wasn't. And
Just
it's
to
just
kind of
to
bump
spike
the
numbers
numbers
up or some shit like that.
I mean, to get paid or whatever.
I mean, I know
Yeah.
people that work in hospitals and with people, and like I've talked to like one of my good friends, and she basically told me, I asked her, I was like, do you think when things open back up, do you think that that it's gonna get worse? And she said, yeah. And I asked, like, what's it like? She said, it's scary, like it really is. And she's working straight up with COVID-19
patients.
Yeah, patients. And she thinks it was too soon when they opened it up the first time. So people have different, you know.
It's definitely in the same way where people decide to go to work during these times. It's definitely evaluate your situation and do whatever you think is best, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you're on your own, really. You know, if you feel like if you're healthy enough to be able to, you know, if you caught it to be able to survive from it, then, you know, I guess that's what it is. And you got to think, like, a lot of the people that are going to be going out to the bars, you think they really going to care about? If you're going out, I think the last thing on your mind is,
Yeah, you're sharing jewels and shit.
yeah, I don't really think.
and sharing, among other things, a lot of.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen after all this?
I think that's like a part of like the bigger issue is for the first time we're all really uncertain.
I mean, when's the next time you're going to get on an airplane?
Well, I mean, whenever I feel that it's safe, because I've already booked out my flights to go out to LA again.
So when is that? When is that?
I've got June, July.
They're not even open though.
Yeah, they are.
If it's gonna happen, like as far as but California didn't they? They're still doing this whole thing until July, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but you
I
can
could
still travel.
Go to the studio.
You can
and-
still
Well, you
travel
do
there.
have a studio there, but I'm just saying, like, as it's not that's not necessarily a vacation.
He's not going
I'm
for
not
a
going
vacation.
for vacation.
Yeah.
I never.
So when you go on the plane the first time, what's gonna be your whole process? Like, what are you gonna?
Probably gonna have a 10-foot pole. You know, fuck
gonna-
with people as they say.
like, are you really gonna?
We're gonna
like,
put him in a bubble.
Are you gonna go like all out with the whole
Bubble boy.
sanitation type of shit? And
I mean, I'm
mask
gonna
and
wear a mask and
gloves?
I don't know about gloves. I carry around sanitizer.
Yeah.
I think that's good enough.
I
I'm just saying
find that
because-
better than gloves, just because gloves are gonna keep. It's not like you're gonna put hand sanitizer on your gloves. or
I
anything
would
like that.
be
The whole thing about an airplane is
you're
you're in a fucking small ass space that
And
the
you're
air's
sharing-
completely circulating
yeah,
for
which
hours.
is why the mask is,
Yeah.
you know, not marginally better, but it is.
I'm just curious. Imagine. I wonder what it'd be like to be on a plane right now. Like 4 people on there, probably.
It is. I had a friend fly back to LA, and he said there was like 6 people on the plane.
I'd feel better about going on the Southwest app to check in for.
Well, I
my
think
seat
everything's
and
gonna be
shit.
completely like, you know, self check in. You know, as little human to human contact for everything now, for anything. So that's gonna be like a given.
You think that's gonna affect? Not that it hasn't
Like
already.
I
but
took my car in today, and I didn't even like. They sent everything to my phone. You know, I signed from my own phone. I didn't.
You got one of them bougie cars, don't you?
No, I don't.
No, at Honda, they're like,
It's a
get the fuck
Nissan.
out of
A
here.
Nissan Altima.
No.
I miss that car smelling like scante.
But yeah, so I feel like in general, I mean, shit, even when you go to a restaurant or get takeout, you know, it's like
I went to Ocean Palace, and there was hand sanitizer on every table, and everybody was wearing masks and gloves.
Where? Show Palace?
No, Ocean Palace.
That's great.
I
I do like both though.
dim sum and strip.
I don't know
but
about that combination.
Our buffet's done after this.
Oh man, for real.
I mean, I hadn't fucked with the buffet in forever.
You don't like Golden Corral?
Oh shit! I haven't. What the hell?
You know where you're eating.
So buffets are done after this.
I didn't even know there was still a thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like
Except the China Star on the southeast side of
yeah.
town. That thing's always popping.
What?
I went
Show
there
my
after
age here.
graduation.
What about like Lubies and shit like that? Like, that's not necessarily.
What'd you say, Sonny?
I heard, man.
What'd you say?
Luby's,
I fuck
Luby's goes
with
hard, man. I
I
don't
fuck
know
with
what
Lubies.
No, I do. I like
like Claiborne's. Have you been to Claiborne?
Man.
Oh man, I went there the other day.
You ever been to Claiborne's?
Might have got my
Cafeteria?
surgery.
That's a spot.
Ian, what up, Ian?
That's where you go. That's where you go eat supper at 3 in the afternoon.
Rockwell put me on that shit. My back started hurting the second I went through those doors.
Your back started hurting?
Yeah. It's like a retirement home cafeteria and shit. I was like, I see why you like it here, dude.
Do they feed you or?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's like a upper level Lubies, man. It's expensive.
Is that possible?
Yeah, it's
I guess
But
anywhere.
it's-
I
it's-
think any way up.
It's
is-
really good though.
it's the shit.
I vouch for it 100%.
It's in like Rice Village area.
yeah, on Bissonnette.
Yeah.
Like
Anyway.
cafeteria.
Yeah.
Is that across from the church, Lakewood Church?
No. Well, it's on the other
On the other side. I meant the other side.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It closed for a while and then it reopened and it's super popular.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Like I think a lot of, like I said, a lot of shit's gonna change.
What are you guys doing anything to kind of create a new business model for yourselves? Let's just say like I don't know if there's going to be enough DJ gigs for everybody after this. Have you guys thought about that? Like what could you do to
I mean, I think obviously,
your
like,
bread.
obviously, not working and not DJing is gonna like open your mind to being like, okay, what am I doing right now?
Yeah.
Where is this gonna lead to?
They were talking about DJ Heavy in Chicago has a big Twitch platform now, and he's literally getting subs and donations, and he's going to keep doing that, and he's invested a lot of his time into growing that.
As a DJ?
Yeah.
Or as a
Yeah, as a DJ. Someone gave him like $1,000 on one stream.
what?
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is, but so not like
I
no
mean,
offense.
shout out to DJ Heavy, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
no.
think what's
So he's just gonna do straight up DJ.
No, he's going to
streams.
No, but that's another business
I do
model
think
for
though
him.
that there's a business model. I do think that could happen. Like, but I think you definitely have. I mean, if you already had a built-in fan base that's going to check you out, then you build on that. Like
Yeah.
I see, like I'm like the beat junkies who do it. Who
Yeah.
are like, and I could see them continue doing it. I could see like certain DJs who are already going to have that, and because it's dope for people who don't see these people. Like maybe you've never seen them, so it's like cool. I could actually see you a set. So I think it could work. I mean,
Are
for
you
people like- I would think about it. I've been kind of against. I was against I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was against the whole live streaming thing. At first,
Oh no, I think we all were. I mean, I did.
I just didn't think people would care. You know, like I'm like, who
they might have not cared in the beginning, but
they do now. Yeah,
They
then
have
now
no
they have no
choice, but
choice.
yeah.
So, and that's what I think. That's what I'm saying is like when stuff opens back up, are people gonna really care? You know. I do think there's some sort of like camaraderie or whatever when people are like on their live streams. They're like, let's all take a shot.
someone
Like,
was saying the new going out to the club is going into a chat room now.
I mean, yeah.
And like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
The new being relevant.
kind of. Yeah.
You know,
little
social
bit.
relevancy is now what you do in the chat
Yeah.
room.
So how does it feel when you have your OnlyFans and you do a shot with them? Is that how it feels?
I don't know. How's that work, Ebonics? You're the superstar here.
Oh god.
Did you check your settings yet?
That thing has grown so much to the point where
I do think there's a business model in that, though. You're eventually going to be able to
Absolutely.
come up out of it.
Look, man. People. I mean,
I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't mind just chilling in my house DJing and not going, dealing
Yeah.
with that whole other aspect
to
of
one
the
degree,
DJ.
I hated, getting bombarded
Yeah,
by people. But
exactly.
I miss it. Saying hi to people, everybody going
Or
out
feeding off of the energy
with
of
the
other
energy.
people.
I mean
yeah.
that's a part of the reason why I started DJing to begin with.
Yeah.
Was that I had a lot of this energy, and it's addictive.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah.
I give a lot of credit to just getting into all this because just due to this in general is how I met you guys and shit like that. You know what I mean? So putting DJing aside and doing gigs and all this other shit, I feel like I have like a good relationship, a good friendship with like each and every one of you guys in the group. So things
We're
like
friends?
that.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
We ate breakfast together in LA, dude. Come on.
God. Yo, and you ordered the shittiest sandwich from the place that like
You gave me shit because I didn't get huevos rancheros.
and who's the
And I got a
who's the-
sandwich.
who's the woke Asian?
Well, that's like, I don't blame him for that.
Do I
He
need
probably saw.
At least I went to
he probably-
Sugarfish.
you
I
know
went to
what?
Sugarfish.
Yeah,
I went to
I mean,
Sugarfish.
he probably saw the people
Sugarfish.
that you don't order huevos rancheros from Chad.
It was fire.
I don't know about that. Oh, yeah, okay.
Talk about NoHo Cafe.
No, I definitely wouldn't order huevos rancheros from there.
Yo, it was fire. Yes, record.
I don't believe that, and I stand by my son.
Do
on
you
that.
guys
Your
eat
son?
out more now or eat out less?
Way
More.
less?
Way less. You eat out more.
More, yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the best things right now is just to support everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to you for that.
Shouts out to all the restaurants, everything local.
Yeah.
I think the thing is that we should just support each other.
Yeah.
For real. I mean, I don't want none of my favorite spots to close down just because of this.
For sure.
Has anybody? So you said you ate out at a restaurant.
Ocean Palace. Yeah.
I haven't eaten out at a restaurant yet.
Would you
like,
eat out
in
at Show Palace?
in a restaurant? So you said the
It was a
process.
little fishy.
You said the process was cool. It was whatever. Everybody
so.
was just wearing masks and shit.
Yeah. Everybody was wearing masks.
Was it busy?
They were and for those of you who've never been to Ocean Palace, the first floor can accommodate like
Oh, yeah.
300
Like,
people.
yeah.
The top floor can accommodate 500-600 people easily.
Is that the one
maybe
with all the
700?
water in the front of it?
Yeah,
Okay,
with the
yeah.
fish and the turtle. There were 3 tables there, so
Yeah, he's been there.
there were probably about like 20 people there.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So, but that's
But
the thing is, even when things open back up like they are now, there's still a ton of people that don't want to go. So that's gonna be the same way with bars and clubs. There's still gonna be that group of people that are gonna be like, hell no, I'm not. I don't feel comfortable going. So, I'm curious to see what it's gonna be like the first time I DJ somewhere. Cause, is it gonna be dead? Is there gonna be? You know what I mean? Like you don't know.
It's like one of the biggest nightmares of DJs is DJing to nobody, especially in a live environment.
Wait, isn't that what a live DJing live is? Basically?
No, but
You have some sort of audience.
you would hope that you have some sort.
I'm
of
not saying there's
audience.
gonna be nobody there, but what is like the energy of the people gonna be? You know what I'm saying? What is the vibe of the place gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody just gonna be like, we're just gonna stay off in our little groups and do our own thing, or is it gonna be like people,
Well, that's how
dancing
here
again?
it was here.
I mean, not necessarily. Yes and no. There's still dance floors. There were still people not worried about catching something from someone else.
I mean, they didn't care at the end of the night, whoever they fucking ended up going
Well,
home.
yeah, but that no one knew, there wasn't some crazy shit going around. Technically, there was always crazy shit going around, but it's a little more out there.
Yeah. Do any of us here think that this thing is over sensationalized?
No.
No. This is real scary.
I think it's real.
It's real shit.
I think it's real. I stopped watching the news because, like, I feel like every news outlet, no matter who it is kind of, getting a little carried away.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
like
how you get views,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So to me, it's just like, man, I really don't need to watch the news or anything like that. I don't think it's over sensationalized.
I mean, I know I saw on Facebook the other
But
day.
I do think that it's not as bad as they thought it was going to be.
I mean, hey, look, my boy Berto just said that, we're going to be like pro athletes with nobody in the building.
I mean,
Performing for nobody.
I'm a professional.
And my man, Ian,
Get
Ian
paid
is,
for it,
Ian
you're
is right.
professional.
Hey, Ian is right. It's going to feel like the 10 a.m., 11, 10,
like
11
like the opening
time.
in the night. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
That's what's going to be like.
So is that going to change the way you DJ?
Oh,
Is that
look-
going to change how you would run your night?
The OG.
Yeah.
As far as that, I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've always been the type to, for the most part, play for the crowd, and I truly believe in that philosophy. And if I have less of a crowd, I'm going to cater to more of them. But I'm also at the same time going to feel like I have to meet people halfway less because there's less people to meet halfway.
Yeah, for sure.
Might be a good thing for DJing.
Yeah.
Things might become more niche, right?
Yeah, so I think we're gonna end up having to do more lives, honestly.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I mean, how are people gonna be at like the club or the bar? Guys trying to holler at some girl like, oh, social distancing. I mean, it's a good excuse for 'em.
I don't think anybody's really gonna social. If you're going to the club, you have zero intention of social distancing.
Yeah.
Because if you had that
That's
intention, you wouldn't have gone out.
Ironic
Yeah.
to go out and socialize, but
Which is why
do
they're
it
probably
distancing.
like, we're
See,
holding off on you.
here's where, the I see people like grinding and they'll push the back of the other person's head away, right? And they're gonna do that even more now. That's nobody's breathing on each other.
Hey,
Wow.
we have Johnny J in the building, guys.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's up, Johnny?
The OG is in the house. I don't know, just press a button, see what happens. Press a good one. There you go. There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Wow,
There you
okay.
go.
You're getting a little carried away.
Oh, Recti's getting happy back there. He's like, look, a live stream that works.
I could push buttons again.
He's probably the last guy you should put on that one after last night.
So, John, what do you think the bars are opening up, John?
I mean, I've heard a lot of different conflicting, scenarios that have been going on since everything opened back up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna name any names, so just to make it, just to keep everyone's anonymity. But some restaurants on May 1st opened up wall to wall, and
Yeah.
they're popular restaurants.
Yeah, I heard some too.
It's and then with everything going on with those are just restaurants now. I mean, bars when they're supposed to open up, the 18th or the 20th, or who knows, whenever the governor says it's good, because they're all monitoring how, all the cases, the new cases. So I mean, I think with bars opening up, it's really hard to police it. You can't possibly, But what's crazy is that the judge has that little snitch site. So when you see an establishment or something that's not
I did see
practicing-
that.
I didn't know
Got a
that.
snitch site.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know if they took it down, but I haven't checked
But
lately.
do you think like other bars would do that to other bars just to like hate
Yes.
on them?
Oh, like they used to call the fire marshal on each
Bro,
other?
man.
No, never.
You
I don't know
sure
anyone that
someone
did
not
that.
Social distancing.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's once they start getting to 25, 50%, you really can't,
Can you tell the difference though?
I
Like,
mean, at that point, it's a mentality of the people that are in your establishment. It's like if they don't act like they want to do it, they're not going to. But the other half's going to be like, yo, stay away from me. I'm hanging out with my friends.
that's why I think like patio bars are gonna be more popular because then you're able to like
Spread out.
spread out.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Anything with more space is going to be a plus for any establishment. So I mean, that's why it's like I'm curious to see what the nightclubs are going to be like, because that's totally different. I mean, that's 4 hours of. I mean, back then they were dead for the first 2 hours, and then all of a sudden you have 2 hours. Of
And
just
nothing looks
patio.
worse than like a half full filled room or like quarter filled room. It's just like,
And we're just gonna have to do it.
I mean, do you think all DJ booths, like, especially in the bars, are gonna have those plexiglass things like all the stores?
That's how Hart was.
Wait, are you
Hart-
gonna when you DJ? Are you gonna wear a mask?
No.
It's hard to take a shot with a mask on.
Good.
Well, maybe I should then if I'm not gonna be taking shots.
Well, you better go get you a mask then.
I don't know which Rockwell we're gonna get. I like the Rockwell that I've been partying with the past week.
Depends.
You like the every
I like the
DJ that you've been
Rockwell.
partying with.
Yeah.
If you're there, you get a different Rockwell.
Eddie Bonix, hey, come on, man, just one. Go. You're gonna stand there and not drink.
Exactly.
Shout out to Alex Clavijo.
Hey, Alex C.
Alex C.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Man.
You in there?
So I mean, and also Nilo. Shout out to Nilo.
out
I
to
know he's
Nilo.
watching.
Yeah.
Check out his shirt website. He's doing it for all the. I forgot what it's called. H-Town. God, sorry, Nilo. I forgot.
Check out his shit.
Yeah, check out Nilo Aranza Mendez on Facebook.
I was listening to the 20 podcast for Beat Source, and like DJ Arabian Prince is he's 3D printing masks now.
Yeah. So Nilo's got a thing. If you have a staff and you want to support them throughout this whole thing, and you can come up with your own design, and he'll print up on-demand shirts with any design, and all 100% of your proceeds go to your employees and your staff. So look it up. I know I want to say it, but kind of forgot. My bad, Nilo.
Yeah.
I'm looking it
My
up
bad
right
too,
now.
Nilo. Sorry, Nilo. Nilo, type it out. Come on, Nilo.
I saw it yesterday.
It's going to be interesting, when things open back up, if it does. And then it's the summer. There's going to be there's supposed to be another second wave. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I've, talking to certain people in the,
Hometown Flex. Hometownflex.com. Check it out.
I mean, certain people, in the medical field, certain areas of the country, they're like, yo, it's bad.
Yeah.
This stuff is bad. But then some other people are asymptomatic. They get it, and then, they're good. I think eventually everyone's going to get it. I mean, I don't know. That's...
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that people are still going to want to go out. I mean, that's the only thing really left. Besides social media is you take the media part out and people want to be social.
What I don't get is how are they gonna say, okay, y'all could open back up? Like, there's got to be like a time frame of like you guys could open up next week. They can't just say like tomorrow, hey, you guys can open up on Friday, because none of these bars are gonna be ready for it. I don't know. I mean, there's got to be some kind of app or something they're gonna come out with where you have to show like, yeah, don't worry, I'm COVID free. I'll let you in. Who knows? I mean, it's gonna have to be something like that.
I think
anybody.
airlines are thinking of a way to implement a system where if people have a clean bill of health, that's the only way that they'll let them fly.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you don't want some sick person just jumping on, acting like, they can do whatever. Even though it's their right, but at the same time, it's...
None of y'all gotten tested?
Nope.
I'd figure
Rectic
Vaughn
did.
would.
No.
You just strike me as someone that would go
I'm
get
a
tested.
clean motherfucker, and I know that.
Show P.
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I think everyone's lifestyle is going to change, the way they do things and how they carry about their days with everything, especially going out. The
All
nightlife
right.
is going to be different.
Who's gonna still shake hands after this? Everybody?
I'm cool with the
Shit.
daps. I'm down for
I've
that.
always been down with that.
Yeah, like I'm cool with that.
So no more shaking hands? To someone you don't know. Someone you don't know.
Usually
Everybody's
I'll
doing that
sell-
elbow, like
Like-
freaking forearm elbow thing, whatever. Hey, what's up, man?
So no more shaking hands.
I don't think so.
I mean, when's
Think
the
of-
last time you shook someone's hand?
But think about it, man.
I mean, like, on
it's
a regular.
but it's different too when
well,
you're
that's
DJing.
him. I'm
'cause
saying if you see someone
Stranger.
out there.
Yeah. No, yeah, I haven't done that. Yeah.
But think about it. You're DJing, like you don't know where your like you might touch your face. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna wash your hands right out. You can't just go and put
Well,
just
got
After
sanitizer.
every...
hand sanitizer every time.
Yeah, not every time.
Yeah.
So the guy that goes to the club and drops three G's on his table. Rockwell, you killing it.
yeah, I'll fucking. There you go.
Miss me
Shaking
with
her.
that shit real quick.
I don't
No,
know.
but what if someone brings you a drink? What do you do? I mean, they touched
Cheers
him.
him.
You gonna?
You can cheers.
I mean, is there like a level of friendship that you have with certain people? We're like, oh yeah, you know what? I'll take that shot from her.
Well,
Or,
there's
you know.
definitely a hierarchy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
You know.
no one wants to be rude, like you said earlier. I'll
Yeah.
take a shot,
Yeah.
but You know, it's like, I'll just, can you order it through the waitress and have her bring it to me? We're good, because I work with her.
Will waitresses be wearing masks?
I bet. Yeah, you have to. If you're serving food or you're giving drinks, you have to, right?
Really?
I mean, yeah, I would assume.
You mean you should?
No, I'm just assuming that that's what.
I don't know.
I mean, waiters are wearing masks, right?
Not all of them.
Really? I thought they all had to wear masks.
I mean, really, masks are for your protection, so so that you don't infect anybody else. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're
go out there by
serving
yourself.
someone a drink. You might spit on it by talking to somebody else. Then that's whatever.
Is that how you like yours?
Well, I mean, when you talk, you never know. You might have a little. What the? See, man, fuck y'all.
no, I mean,
I wonder where Rockwell is. You know where I am? Fucking tired of y'all.
I know y'all watch this today because we don't know when we're gonna see this guy again.
He won't shake a stripper's hand, but he'll get a lap dance over.
Yo, like people doing drive-through
Yeah, I saw that.
strip clubs.
That was pretty cool.
It was cool.
I mean, funny. I'm not saying I would do
We
it.
know where you stand.
The fact is,
We
someone
know
thought of
where you
that.
stand.
The fact is, someone thought of it and actually pulled it off.
So we need someone
That's
to
cool.
open up one on a Bel Air. Ooh.
I just got my. I got a physical stimulus check. I got it on Friday.
Nice.
Wait,
You
are they
guys get
doing?
your-
Are they doing another one? I heard they're trying to do another round of stimulus.
I don't think the U.S. government has any more money.
That's why they need to open up the
Well,
bars.
because that's why they need the economy to start. People start putting money back in the economy. Can't collect taxes if no one's buying anything.
Yeah. I'm about to pay my taxes. If they give that back to me. wouldn't mind.
Ian.
What are you doing over there?
Ian. Shout out to
He's
Ian.
giving the get the fuck out of here thumb that Ian was. Man, so I don't know. What do you guys think about all the? I mean, I know it was a discussion earlier before I was on here, but I've heard different opinions from the whole live streaming part where people are getting Venmo, putting out their Venmo and stuff like that. The whole tip to DJ.
Hell no.
What?
I mean, I don't knock it.
I'm cool with it.
Why should if you make some money off it? Why not?
shouldn't you get tipped if you're working? You're DJing. You're doing it for I mean, I'm not saying it. I don't think it's as being greedy. I think that's cool. If you get tips, you get tips.
Well, it's also it narrows down your fan base of the people actually.
I'm not
that are
saying you
watching or
have
that
to
ones
pay-
actually like you and know you.
Yeah, or I'm not saying people have to pay to watch you DJ, but if they feel like they need to, I like what you're doing, I'm gonna tip. Same way as when you're out and someone gives you money to play something. You know what I mean? It's no different. I don't think.
Well, I've you guys know King Ding. Shout out to Alex Chavez, the homie that does Jimmy Eat Wednesday, and I guess that the first Tuesday of the month at Barbarella is a emo thing.
Yeah, that's
That guy's doing an emo party.
That's huge.
Now he's doing it on Zoom.
Yeah, and I hear they're
know.
charging for Zoom parties.
Yeah, I
Are you
mean,
serious?
well,
Okay, that's a little crazy.
but
They
people
charge?
do it. They kind of do it.
I mean,
They have
if
a
you could
shot
do it-
cam. They have. I mean, it's pretty. It's going with the times. It's kind of making use of what's going on.
I like it.
I mean,
You can't knock the entrepreneurship.
I'm not knocking it at all, but I'm just saying, I would never charge someone to watch me live stream DJ.
Isn't that what you do on OnlyFans?
you know what? I'm gonna have to check OnlyFans and look for Rockwell's page.
Wow, what the?
Now that Earl keeps
Yo,
bringing it
You're
up.
gonna look for Rockwell's page, right?
Yeah, man. I'd give him $5.
Wow. Thank you, John. I
Hey,
just
no
like
problem,
your
man.
support.
I got the I got the
support my
premium
homies.
package.
It's hard to
You got the package where he's drunk and doing shit.
Oh shoot.
See, look, fuck y'all.
We just miss you, bro. That's why.
Sure, I'm bad. Yeah.
I gotta get it in before you disappear and go back into rehab.
Get it all
and
in
all
because you're not gonna see me for another 2 months until this shit opens back up.
that. I will see you on OnlyFans.
Is there?
Well, I just think collectively, everybody out there. I mean, if you're listening or if you're whatever. I mean, if you are going out, do your best to practice social distancing, or this thing won't get any better.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, I get it. You get drunk, you lose your inhibitions, but don't be stupid. It's like if you're getting drunk and driving home, just don't think of it any different as that. I mean, it's just another one of those things now. You don't want to get sick, but you want to go out. Well,
Well, on staying home, what like new music? Are you guys listening to new music? Are you guys
Damn.
listening to old music? Are you listening to music at all?
Listen to old music.
Like what?
Old. Been going to freestyle and more Euro. Man, we're weird. I don't know why, too. I don't know. I guess
You got that
the
much
mood.
time on your hands. You just start
Yeah.
looking through shit. Oh, I have that. I have that. I'm listening to that.
I just found this one 80s song that was big in the UK by ABC. Something Love.
Look of Love. Oh, I wouldn't know what it is.
What?
The Look of Love.
I'm
by
sorry,
ABC. A big 80s song, apparently.
No, I mean there's a bunch of songs. I mean there are one-hit wonders or whatever that.
But I think that fact of finding old music is kind of like when you're. Sometimes you might find something that someone's playing on their live broadcast, and you're like, oh damn, what is like? I know that song, but I don't, I haven't heard that in a while or whatever. Because a lot of people, like we said, are playing mostly older music when you hear their lives. At least from the people that I'm checking out.
Because of the nostalgia factor?
I think it's because maybe if you've been working this whole time and you've been out at bars and clubs and you've been playing nothing but new music, maybe you're like, okay, I want to kind of play what I like to hear.
On the way to like March 15th,
Teresa,
date
what's up?
where we stopped DJing, I was playing more throwbacks. Anyways, it seemed like people
Yeah.
were leaning in that direction already, and now they're leaning even
They,
harder.
they used to be called left turns back in the day,
Yeah.
and then open format came, so that kind of destroyed that. But
Right.
but I think with the internet, everything that's been going on for the past whatever years, 20 years, it's opened up everybody, young and old, to search for new music. Instead of having to
Yeah.
go to the record store, being in line, trying to listen to something. Now you just boop, click, click, click. Oh, what's that? What's that?
What's the new hottest trend? Is it still hip hop? Are we still as a
It's still hip hop.
as a music industry? We're still
It's still hip
on
hop.
hip hop.
I think so. I think so.
I
I
don't
don't
see
see
why
anything
not.
else.
Well, what do you guys think of the Beyonce remix of Savage?
H Town.
Do you guys like it?
Yes.
It
works.
I mean, I heard it.
Do you like it more than?
I don't.
Or how about this?
I can't say I like the song in general. I just know it's gonna work.
Or how about this? Who's on TikTok?
I'm not.
I am.
You are?
I don't content create, but I swipe through TikTok because it's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
I don't think it's
Really?
that funny.
I don't
But
even
It's
have
the
it.
new Vine.
I don't even have
It's
it.
the new Vine.
I don't think it's that funny. I've maybe seen one
Is
in
that dust
50
coming out of
videos.
your mouth?
Hey, maybe it could be. I just don't think it's that funny, man. Like
I mean, it's not funny, but it's
I don't
enter-
have-
it-
I don't
it could
even
be
have it.
entertaining.
Yeah, I don't have the app at all.
have the
I
app,
just see
so-
from when people send like links or something, and I'm just like, all right. Yeah,
It could be entertaining.
Well,
It's just a
here's the
form of
thing. It
entertainment.
like once you go through TikTok and you like certain stuff, it's gonna create your feed.
Is there DJ stuff on there? If they're scratching, then I'll be down for it. But other than that, then I don't really care.
I'm
I don't
sure-
really care to see people.
I'm
do
sure.
it.
Then why don't you
Scratching in
become-
their underwear?
If not, then why don't you?
I thought about
become
it. I thought about it
The first DJ that does
because I
it?
haven't downloaded TikTok.
Hey, I challenge you to do that, man. If he's telling me to do,
I just don't care
Live
to see people
production
do
stuff.
stupid ass dance routines and like I just
Okay, if
I don't
you
find
care-
that
if you
I don't
care-
find that really helps my
Yeah.
day to
I
like
don't-
spend an
yeah.
hour looking at
You
that.
feel like
shit.
you wasted minutes of your life watching that
yeah,
shit?
I do. Yeah, I'd rather watch like a tutorial on YouTube. For
Yeah,
real.
Rectic said it's like being on the toilet for an hour.
have
I
you
beg
ever
to differ,
have
man.
you spent
know,
an hour on the toilet?
That's it? 12? That's it? 12 hours? That's it?
an hour on the toilet? Yo, bro, your
a
legs will
long-
fall asleep. You wouldn't be able to get up.
You don't do that? Come on. Yeah, you have.
Man, I didn't.
Bro, don't act like you've never been on the toilet for an hour.
You've been on the shitter. You've been on the shitter for an hour.
I don't know.
Oh,
But
look,
I would have.
He gonna point at me and ask me, hey, you
Never,
never.
never,
Long ass time.
never.
Not an hour, but a long ass
I do my shit. I get the fuck out of here.
You know,
Come on, John.
Literally. I
I
do
take my time doing certain things.
Should we make a Booth Pimps TikTok?
Whoa!
Oh, see, you just now you just made him mad. See, he's like, why? Now I'm gonna bet. I don't want to
You can, you can. I don't know. You can.
Yo, what we need to be doing is putting out some more mixes.
Wait,
I
wait,
think
what would we do if we did?
What we did?
We do
Scratch it,
dances?
man.
Dances?
No, not dances. That's not our thing.
All I've seen in
But
Do
TikTok.
whatever.
I
Do
thought
what
that
you
was a-
do.
I've seen
I
a
thought
lot
that's
of
what
people.
TikTok is.
I've seen a
No,
lot of people
no.
saying
No.
like coming up with crazy, stupid conspiracy theories about COVID-19, and then I've seen dance routines, and then that's it.
I've seen
and then I've
people-
seen really bad people try to be funny, and it's stupid. as
No,
hell.
there are people who are botanists and they teach you how to take care of your plants. There are dog trainers that teach you how to. train
I haven't
your
gone
dog.
that far in TikTok.
They're like gamers. Yeah, there's life hack ones. There's gamers that show you, oh, this is a certain part
Have
of
you
the map.
seen any DJs on TikTok?
No, but why
Is
not
there,
be first?
is there a TikTok of DJs on the toilet?
We should do that.
You know,
That's the booth.
Shout out to
I'm
Chris.
hitting my 30th minute.
Shout out to Chris Fu.
Chris Fu's on the toilet right now, all the way live in Dallas, getting his shit on.
Actually, ask Chris Fu. What would if he was on TikTok?
He's listening.
What would you like to see? What would you want your feed to consist of, DJ wise?
I agree with Berto saying y'all have kids. That's why you're on the toilet for that long. I got nobody to hide from.
No comment.
Neighbor?
What's up?
You hiding from your neighbor?
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Yo, what? It's just easy. I can't help it. I'll stop. The rest. I'll take a shot if I make.
You can
fun of
use
you
me
one
as a
more
punching
time.
bag.
The green button.
Take like 5 shots.
No.
You got to turn up the volume though.
Turn up the volume.
You got to turn up the volume.
You turned it down earlier.
Scared. No, the green one the green on the pad.
And then there you go.
Ouch.
You got headphones
Oh
on,
no,
bro.
you want? Really? Are you looking for the air horn? Damn it! You're not even.
I don't
DJing.
think there
You're
is an
looking for
air
the
horn on there.
It's not on there.
Room full of DJs, no air horn.
So what did Chris Fu say anything? What would he want to see on TikTok?
I don't know. He's
He
probably
said
busy
no
wiping
matter
right
how
now.
bored he's been, he still hasn't downloaded it.
Yep. See,
What's the?
I don't even have it.
What's
on
the
my
stigma of it? I don't understand.
Because
fine.
China has all your info.
I think
Look, China had my info
whole thing is
long fucking
everything
before
that I've
TikTok.
been sent
Paul
from
C.
TikTok has been stupid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if this is what's on there, why would I download this? And everything I've seen has been dumb and nothing
Would
that's
that
gonna.
then inspire you in a sense to take the wheel and say,
I,
"All right,
I
I'm gonna
no,
go this
that's why I
direction"?
asked you if there's any because I haven't. But what could you? I don't know. I don't even know the
I think
the,
it's a
the
generational
format
thing.
of TikTok. I don't know what it is besides short videos.
They're short videos.
That's it.
That's it. And you can edit.
But I
those
see
videos.
edit. I just see edits, and I think
Yeah,
that's
you
what the whole
could you
thing
could
is.
edit it, filter it. It's like little short Instagram videos, right? Like
So like Vine.
yeah,
That's what he said. That's what he said.
That's the new Vine.
yeah. No, this is like a minute. So I've scrolled through Instagram and there are production tip videos where it's like 15 seconds, or like this, you could notch this EQ and then flip the Q and the gain, and then you delete this frequency. You know, you could do the same for that, or this is how I baby scratch, or this is how I double.
Oh, speaking of, go ahead. Speaking of what you said, have you seen there's like some new program that came out that you can basically turn any track into like an acapella or
Yeah, I saw that.
Or instrumental,
I
where
saw that.
it kind of strips the track.
Yeah.
Well, there's online. There's Phonic Mind, which is like an AI that does that. That's how I get a lot of my vocals.
There's one that it's actually some DJ. I saw some.
There's one where,
somebody-
yeah,
it
everyone
was
was
a
talking
DJ,
about
a
it.
DJ from Vegas, I think, put out something. It was like pretty much any track. You kind of
Yeah.
put it in there, and it separates the vocals.
So if the Suffers are somehow listening, I'm doing a remix. I'm going to start it today.
Nice.
But I put it on Phonic Mind, and then it broke it down to the bass, the drums,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
miscellaneous instruments, and the vocals, because I can't get the stems from them. So if you guys
Yeah.
are listening, give me the stems.
But how does the quality of it?
Someone said
it-
X tracks.
It ranges from.
Why don't you just ask him?
Shout out to
Do you
DJ
know the
Gemini.
Suffers? Do you know?
By the
I'll
way.
DM him. I'll DM him.
There you go. See?
I'll DM him right now.
There you go. See?
Cam from the Suffers.
Helping you today, bro. That live better go up next week.
I just wanted to see your TikTok. That's all.
So you don't post anything; you just watch.
Yeah,
He's a voyeur.
He's a creeper.
So you just
Keep me
creep off
fun.
yeah. My feed is not. It's fucking dogs. I just
Dogs and
I mean-
cats. Rocco hates me right now.
I hate all you.
I stopped ragging on you.
I don't care. I don't forget.
The damage is
I don't
done.
forget. Yeah, exactly. I didn't forget about it.
Oh man.
Any rappers you guys are paying attention to in Houston?
No, but we got a virtual lunch meeting next week with the OBM Bloodbath.
Okay.
OBM Bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Houston.
She. Yes.
Let's go.
She's got a record out with
That's hype.
Maxo Cream.
Shout out to Maxo.
Yeah.
We heard a little bit of the song. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Y'all should check it out.
Check it out for sure.
Interscope Records.
OBM Bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Houston.
Rectic would like to say she's probably like the H-Town young MA. Yeah.
Well, there's Young Lyric. She's really big in Houston.
Yeah. She's still how old is she? Still young?
Young, yeah.
What is she like
18?
18? Yeah.
At what point in a rapper's career do you drop the young?
Oh, it took
Well,
a while
so
for Bow Wow to drop
What about
Little.
Jeezy? I mean, Young Jeezy. It
But
took
nobody
a-
calls him Young Jeezy anymore. They just call him Jeezy, right?
Yeah, he just goes by Jeezy now.
Jeezy. So when was that?
I don't know.
I mean, that's her name.
What a
young.
philosophical question.
I'm just curious. Yeah, I just thought of it.
No, it's a good question.
Oh, this is crazy.
What?
They put the captions on our live. I never knew that. Or is that just your phone?
No,
I'm
seeing
seeing
it.
it. That's everybody.
Yeah, I'm
Facebook
seeing it
Live
on the
does that.
laptop. I'm
Yeah,
seeing
it's
it
on mine
laptop.
too.
My Facebook does not do that.
Wait, so who's gonna do the next live? The live who's gonna do
Live stream?
Live stream next.
So I will be here when? Saturday?
Saturday.
I'll probably do it again over here.
I might try.
I'll probably do it again, and I'll probably invite Rockwell to come hang out.
Yeah, me too.
And I probably won't come.
Miss me with that.
But I will.
Wow. After watching your premium channel.
Yeah.
Rockwell's making it too easy for me.
I had to stop.
You know damn well after we're done here, y'all gonna
I
go
just-
downstairs and have a shot.
Take a shot.
Shouts out to Lucky's, by the way.
And
you
they're
know,
gonna take the
always-
shot like this.
No, Rectic's,
I mean, actually,
Rectic's
we'll-
gonna join too. Yeah.
We'll be live streaming, you know, from. I mean, do you think a lot of DJs are gonna be live streaming from their bars and stuff, or is it?
I've seen a few like that are actually DJing at places right now that are doing it.
Shout out to Anarchy.
Yeah, I've seen Anarchy. Shout out to him.
I think Memorial Sunday we'll be doing it here at Lucky's. So
Cool.
Oh, Alex.
Y'all
C
check in
says
for
he
that one.
misses us.
we miss you too, Alex.
I'm eventually gonna do a live at some point before this is over.
Not on OnlyFans, right? But on like
Just
your
like a
social media.
legit one, yeah.
Yeah,
not
legit.
just for you.
Right, you know, a private live stream there.
Okay. he does have that premium.
I
Can I just type in there?
I
hey,
do have that premium
Hey,
account.
can you DJ with your shirt off?
Wow.
Never mind. Put it back on. How much should I pay? To put it back?
Can you put Meow Ming in? Can you put him on there? Sorry, man. You know.
Yeah.
You already hate me, so fuck it. You know? I mean, it's. I think it's a good thing, but you know, if you're gonna do it, you got to do it right. Sorry, Edwin. sorry,
so-
sorry, Rectic.
Dude, you know, I've been listening to podcasts, but they were saying like, there's no such thing as really doing it right, and some people like the idea that you kind of start off kind of raw and it's like super unedited, and then they like watching the growth.
Actually, you know what?
Stay
Yeah,
consistent.
I actually like it better. I've seen some that are like people are like overproduce it. I don't really like.
Yeah.
I don't care if you really
With the green screen and all that.
Yeah, I
background and
don't.
Stuff.
To me,
Like, I'm at a
to
festival.
me, I don't know. Maybe just because I'm like a DJ nerd, kind of, and I like seeing like people's studios. You know what I mean? I like to see
up,
like
Mike G?
I like to see like, oh, that's where that's where you practice at, or that's where you create at, and that's, you know what I mean? That's like your little like I like seeing that. I like seeing how people have their shit set up. I like seeing that shit. I don't like the fucking cartoons going on in the background and all that bullshit. Like, I could care less.
I'm the same.
To me,
Same.
I've seen people do it in their kitchens and be dope. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really. I think
Shout out to the dynamics.
I think the overproduced shit, I think that kind of takes away from it.
Well, you know, it depends on who's watching.
And it depends on what you're doing.
And
and
some
who
people
you
like
are.
all that
And who you
pizzazz
are.
and all that.
Like the
flash.
different angles, that's cool, but like all that other, I don't really care about. I don't care for it. Personally.
Rapid Rick, what up, bro?
Hey, is he teaching online?
I don't know. He should. Rapid Rick, are you teaching?
Shout out to Rapid Rick.
Just call him on the phone.
Oh,
Yeah, let's call him.
No,
Let's
he's
call
probably
him.
busy. He's like, no, don't call me.
No, fuck that shit. Call him.
I need my phone though, or we can use John's.
John's?
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's
All right, Edward.
Does he know how to work?
No, hold on.
hit the Bluetooth button.
Okay.
You hit it. Where's your go to your. This is like a
Go say parent.
radio station, and we're calling into somebody. So
Go.
Procaster Pro. All right. And then you no.
No.
John's gonna do it.
Unless you want to do it.
It's too late now.
No, we don't let him handle live streams.
By the way, y'all, Rectic is going to be doing his live stream. I think he got it right this time. So
Yeah.
if y'all support him,
what
that'd
time,
be
what
great.
time tonight, Rectic?
What time tonight?
You know.
8 o'clock.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes, it'll be the Cuddly Wuddly
All
Teddy
right.
Bear Show.
That means I need Rockwell to stop his OnlyFans at 7:50.
I just want to thank you for the support. You're really helping me through these hard times. You're paying my rent. Thank you. Thanks so much. I probably owe you after this.
Nah, some of those are.
Is that Rick?
Oh, you got
This is
Rick?
Rick. What's up?
Hey!
Super producer, Rectic.
Let's
man.
go.
How y'all doing?
What's up,
Good,
bro?
man.
Yo, Rick,
I'm
Rick
chilling.
Rapid Rick is calling where? Yeah, you
The
A-Town,
next-
ATX?
Yeah.
I'm an ATX huddled down, COVID style with my ninja mask.
Have you been teaching online?
I work for a nonprofit called Breakthrough, and we try to make first generation college goers. So yeah, we help kids. A lot of our stuff's online. They're like up on the Zoom like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be a new platform. It's the new normal, right?
Yeah. And they're expanding it now, I hear.
Breakthrough.
Yeah, they need to.
What was it? What is it called? Breakthrough.
Breakthrough. Yeah, they got one in Houston too. They got Breakthrough Houston. They're
Breakthrough
like all
or
over.
break free?
Breakthrough.
So I guess
Shout out to Break Free, which is the
the
hip hop
DJ
dance.
hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Breakthrough is
It's
well,
just
clean
DJing.
up.
Yeah.
Oh.
But for him, it's like education.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Well,
What are y'all doing?
busy.
Dude, making music,
Making fun of Rockwell?
playing games.
Trying to.
Are y'all critiquing other DJs like setups and how they do it in online performance?
I kinda.
Not
Not
really.
really
I don't think it's
critiquing.
I feel like
critiquing.
dude,
Not
it's
really
kind of such an
critiquing.
asshole if you do that. Like,
Not really
I think-
critiquing.
I
Just
think we're just stating them, just kind of like,
yeah.
talking about it, definitely.
Who's got the best one? You think?
Oh.
That's a good question.
we all know
Well,
the
best
most
is in who's got the most
entertaining-
followers,
We
or
all
who's
know
most
who the most
No.
entertaining one is. It's just
Who's that? The one with the
it's
strippers?
it's-
Oh yeah, that dude. That
Taco?
that's an entertaining one.
DJ Taco.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a
Show
good
P.
one. Yeah. Juan's favorite spot.
something fishy.
The virtual strip club. That was awesome. Right?
Hey, a quick question, man. How's everything going out there as far as bars, clubs, and the nightlife?
Everything's shut down, and a lot of people are pretty pissed about it. Right? Like they're, like in Austin, I guess the people in the bar business are like average, like blue collar people, right? And it always seems like in the Houston business, it's always more white collar people. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just more bread in Houston. It seems like it, like for the average worker. And then the average worker is just like, hey, I want to get back to work. What's up? And so there's definitely a lot of like discussion, argument, right? Because the city of Austin like closed everything down, and a lot of places want to open up. There's a safety issue. I don't know. What's it like in the H right now?
I mean,
Same.
I think we're slowly opening up. Like the bars and the restaurants.
Yeah, the restaurants,
are
right.
opening up. Half of them are practicing social distancing. The other half aren't. So, I mean, it's. I think next week is when the bars are actually supposed to open up. Then restaurants go at 50% capacity. So.
Oh, so they did because I remember the last time the governor said something that they were like, he said, we're going to discuss when. But I didn't know there was an actual date. So there is a date for bars, or is it just like a city?
I think. The
There was
governor
a-
said the 18th.
He said the
The
18th,
judge
but
said
man,
the 20th. So I mean, I don't know who you'd listen to.
Right?
I think the governor kind of supersedes everybody in the state. So
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I mean, we've been talking about that earlier. How we think things are going to be, and I mean, I really think people don't. At some point, people ain't going to give a shit. They'll be like, "Fuck it, I'm going to go out, whether you like it or not."
Yes.
But I think
I
also
do.
at the same time, the people that are the slightest sense of sickness will keep them at home.
Yeah.
And, stay your ass at home, people, if you're sick.
I don't know. Part of me thinks we already got it since like we're passing blunts around in the like fire ass hours.
I didn't want to say anything, but since you said it.
Is everybody gonna have their own blunt now?
if we're at if we're like after hours like during rodeo weekend, like then we all get it. Like, I don't know what's everyone really freaked out about. I just honestly, part of me thinks like that it's good that we're being safe. Another thing, like this is all just like a projection, right? Like a lot of people thought it could have got worse. Like, what if the virus, like, turned everyone into zombies and stuff? That would be different. But, it's like, I don't know. I don't think the impact is that strong to keep people away. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I'm ready to get back in the club and play a little bit. What about you?
No, I think everybody's itching too. Everyone's itching to get back into it. I mean, just to be in front of people, just to DJ. I mean, it is that high. It's that addiction. I bet you a lot of DJs gonna be playing requests now.
All day. Yeah.
What do you want to hear? I got you.
Yeah, that was me already.
I was already like that already.
Yeah. You always play to the crowd. I think a really good DJ knows what to play to the crowd that's in front of them.
I know, but remember when it used to not be like that? Like, I don't know. I remember like 20 years ago DJing. This is how old I am. 20 years, right? Like we were the experts in the music, and I guess today we still kind of are, but the average people are somewhat the experts in
20
finding
years
music.
ago, I was sitting in front of the TV watching Pokemon, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're right. 20 to 30 years ago, the club DJs were the tastemakers. And
Yeah.
That's because we got the music first. The only outlets were you got to see.
I mean, I think you still kind of are.
Well,
like,
everyone gets the
Yeah,
music
we
at the
still
same
are.
time.
You should make it a point. I mean, I remember the first time I heard "Rake It Up," and it was from Rapid Rick, and I was like, "That's a banger," and I heard it from Rapid Rick, and there were people, and there was a time when I was pushing Tatiana really hard, and everybody was like, "What the hell is this?"
I remember when you brought it up,
and I was pushing the fuck out of it.
Well, there was a time when let's say a rapper would release a record, but he would only give it to a certain amount of people.
Yeah.
And those people would only keep it to themselves.
Yeah.
And they would rock it.
Yeah.
But now that's not the case.
Yeah,
The case
Well,
It's
no,
online.
I still think there are DJs that say, "Fuck it, I support this song, and I will be the one that drives it." And then there's people that will wait for that DJ to play it.
Yeah, I hear that a lot too.
I mean, that's I think that's one strain of action, I guess, that would happen. But a lot of it is the way the record labels and all that stuff works, and how they do it on a much larger scale of
Yeah.
not just one DJ.
Yeah.
They promote
Yeah.
it to a bunch. Henceforth, we're talking to
OBM.
OBM.
So I'm saying that yes, it gets into the hands of more people, but still you got to have the balls to play it.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's the main thing, because even back then, you still had to have the balls to play. It's that thing that separates you from the rest of the DJs.
Yeah. No, totally. I mean,
Because you know how much new music comes out on something like DJ City, and then people will wait until they hear another DJ play it.
I don't do that.
yeah.
Yeah,
was never trained.
if I then you
No,
got
but you're right
That's
though.
why-
Some
that's
if
why-
I listen to other podcasts or whatever, other DJs and other mixes, I'm like, oh, what's that song? Okay, I missed out on that one. I mean, I think
coulda,
we're all guilty
you
of that.
could have been scrolling through, listened to it real quick, didn't really think about it, and then you hear someone else play and be like, oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start taking some more time listening to what we're downloading. But I'm
Well, we
guilty
got
of
a
that
lot of
too.
time right now.
I'm guilty of that too. But I remember when I first heard "Say So" by Doja Cat. I found it on DJ City. I was like, "This is dope. Play it."
The Cardigans, Love Fool, 2020. Sorry,
What year
Play
was
the
that, John?
Crickets one.
What
Play the
year?
Crickets one.
Rick was Rick. You got me right, Rick.
Yeah, we took a hard tangent, huh?
And I went from talking
No.
about blunts to Say So, Doja Cat.
Oh, it's awesome. Anyway, I gotta let you guys go. I'm about to watch the Air Force, the Blue Angel. I mean, the Thunderbirds or something fly down.
Yeah, Blue Angels. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
time.
they're about to fly down right here. So this is what our excitement for the week, guys.
You are a true American.
Yep. and then we'll go ahead and text you the link and the password to Ebonics's premium account of Rockwell's OnlyFans page. So
Oh,
we can all get on there. And,
Yeah, if you're tuning in, we will share it to you if you
Don't
DM.
listen to us.
yeah, we got you.
I want to put money down. All right.
Hey, all right, man. Take care. You and your fam.
Later.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Let's call Tony Styles. Call Tony Styles. Let's
DJ
see-
Rectic.
Let's see what DJ Daddy's doing. He actually has it on repeat. Rockwell,
What's up?
you doing this weekend?
That's right, Ian. Play it safe. Play the hit so you still have a
What's
gig
up?
next
What you
week.
doing this weekend?
Not hanging out with you. That's what I'm doing. Be at home.
All right, Mike Z. I see your question. I think that's all debatable. Just depends on it's all about numbers for whoever's writing the check. At the end of the day, Mike Z's question: Are club owners gonna pay less, or whatever? It all depends on how much they believe in their DJ, how much they're willing to spend, and how much they feel it's important to their business. I mean, I can't answer for them, but that's the ideology I think they're gonna have about it.
Shot to
Even
DJ
that.
Fire. But yeah.
So,
How long are we going on there?
oh shit, we've been on for I don't know.
Huh?
Hour.
All right, let's wrap this up. Hey, but really, we need to get back on the podcast doing more mixes.
Yeah, y'all watch out. We'll be putting out more mixes, and we'll have some guest mixes out there too. So, all my DJ homies, hit us up on Booth Pimps, and we'll get some guest mixes out there. It's good to hear everyone's mixes. All the guests that we had on, a lot of
Yep,
talent
yep.
out there.
Hope
All the
to-
homies,
Hope to see everybody soon. Everybody, wash your hands.
wash your ass.
Yep.
Check out Rockwell. on
Don't listen
OnlyFans.
to Ebonics and Fawn and their opinions about me.
Apparently, I'm Jasmine T right now,
Uh oh.
and
Jasmine Milk
and
Tea.
Rockwell is promoting right now.
What? What is this? What's going on?
I don't know. It looks like you're promoting.
So I guess the next time
Honor.
we'll live stream as a group, we'll be out here at Lucky's for Memorial Sunday, and then you can watch Ebonics get Rockwell drunk again. We'll see the no, okay.
No, that's gonna be right now.
And nah, I'm not hanging out with Ebonics ever again. We're not cool anymore.
So yeah, and y'all look out for the podcast, and thanks for following us and joining us today. I mean, it was kind of a spur of the moment to get on live. We might be doing this a little more often.
We had
Talk
no
about
idea
some
we were going to
issues.
do this shit.
No.
Well, we're also on YouTube, so this will post up on YouTube if y'all want to check that out. Booth Pimps on YouTube, but as far as Facebook Live, yeah, we kind of went in at 30 minutes into that thing, so we'll see it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Take it easy.
Peace.
Peace.